Okay, we're sorry about that, guys. All righty, cool. Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
So I'll let you all take it away and I'm gonna work on this technology.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Celine. Okay, Madam President, we did this. Can you believe it? Our first time doing this.
This has been an experience. As I mentioned earlier, I'm new to this Instagram stuff, so bear with me.
That's okay. Every major step starts with a small one.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm glad we're doing this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hello, Pamela, co-chair of True Blue Sister Summit. How are you tonight?
Awesome, awesome. Good evening, sisters. I'm glad to see so many people joining us to talk about the Sisterhood Summit. I'm really excited.
Excellent. Yes. Well, I am Renee Wilson, Southeast Regional Coordinator, class of the True Blue 92. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. And we're here to talk about all things True Blue Sister Summit. It is only our second iteration of it. And so there's still some people who are saying, what is that? And they haven't heard of it. And so we're here to spread the word, to let you know the who, what, why, where, even the how, and to hear any questions that the audience may have about True Blue Sister Summit. Right?
Sounds great.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, Pamela, as co-chair, you and Kiva jump in to give any kind of insights as we roll through it. And all of our sisters and other supporters that are out there, if you have any questions, we're going to try our best. You saw how we came in, right? It's a little wonky, but that's all right. We're here. We're like, Miss Seeley, we're here, right? So regardless of how we show up, we're going to make it happen. So we will try to monitor the questions as we go through some that we already have. So let's go. Let's get into it. We're having our second True Blue Sister Summit, also TBSS. Why? And what is TBSS to both of you?
So for people who aren't aware, NASC, as part of our mandates in our governing documents, each region is charged with holding a biennial conference in order to conduct business of the region, and we have been doing that for decades. And it was 5 different regions doing it. It was every year. They were from maybe September through November, and it varied. And they're good. They're good opportunities. But we've also found that it has been a major challenge to continue having 5 separate events. So there was really an event every year because we split it up so that all the regions would not have their events during the same year. And so several years ago, our other co-chair, Tia Troutman, talked about to our executive committee, could we possibly think about combining these events into one event so that it would put less stress on everybody involved? Because the college comes to all the events and people try to travel, the president tries to go to all events. It's a lot of work. And so we came up with what is now known as the True Blue Sister Summit. We called it the Combined Conferences for a number of years, but it was approved back in my predecessors during Tara Buckner's tenure. But then we had this thing called the pandemic. And so we had to postpone it twice, actually. So our first one was in Chicago in July of 2022. And now here we are again in 2024, ready to keep things going, where we'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, June 19th to the 23rd.
Excellent. Pam, talk about Chicago. How was that for you?
Okay, we got to work with this technology.
Okay.
But Chicago was awesome. Any inaugural anything just always has a bit of excitement, right? We didn't know what was going to happen. We were kind of coming out the pandemic, but we were still testing according to CDC protocol. But sisters showed up, and to me, it was just like having a slumber party. Because I'm sorry, Pamela Cooper, grade 88, and I know people can't hear enough of that, but when my 88 sister came and we just, looked up, it was 4 o'clock, but I was like, y'all gonna get up and go to these sessions? And
Mm-hmm.
we go
Yeah,
to sleep because the sessions were awesome.
they were.
We go to conferences at work all the time. We go to meetings at work all the time. This is not that. These are your sisters leading and engaging in a way that is just awesome. So Chicago was wonderful. Charlotte's going to even be better because we've learned some lessons from that, and we're listening to what people said, and we're ready.
So as I said, I'm monitoring the comments, and I wasn't certain of who was Heartland, but I see Great 88, and I believe that's Linda. Linda's out there representing, and Maria says she loved Chicago as well. I went to Chicago. It truly, I agree, Pam. It was the culmination of everything. It was reminiscent of our days of old in the dormitory, staying up all night and making our way through during the day. But I absolutely loved it. It was such a fun time. And as Spelmanites can, we know how to, we are whole people. We had fun, but we also got business done. And so it was in Chicago. Why Chicago? Because now it's in the sensational Southeast. So you said there were 5 regions and that it was moving, or the five
Right.
meetings. So explain why or how it's in different places.
So Chicago, we had it in Chicago, which is part of our Great Lakes region, and they stepped up and volunteered to host it there. And while it was in Chicago, when we did rely heavily on the local chapter, it is part of the Great Lakes region. So after we debriefed about 2022, the regional coordinators and I met to talk about how we would move this around the country. And the next on the list was the Southeast region. So that's why we're going to the Southeast region where Charlotte lies. And then I believe in 2026, we're going to the Northeast region. And then people want to go to the far west, but I think they might be next. Far west and the Southeast are two of our smaller, South Central are two of our smaller regions. So they want to have a chance to let it start to percolate so people could get a chance to see what it is. But we've gone to the Southeast region because they were next in line, and that's why we're in Charlotte.
Perfect. So this is a little recap. And as I said, we're going to try to man the comments as well. So Latoya, not Latoya, class of 2004, has never attended TBSS and wanted to know what is the goal or the intent objective is. And Kiva and Pam, you guys just talked about it a little bit. So
Sure.
if I appreciate her signing in. So if we can recap for those who have not heard just a little bit.
So it really is. So as people should know, the National Alumni Association of Spelman College is the official organization that supports Spelman College in a variety of ways. And as such, we are a separate 501c3 from the college. That means we have to conduct business. The IRS gives that status to organizations who are working for not-for-profit actions, but you also have to have business meetings, and there are criteria in order to maintain one's 501c3 status. And that's one of them, being able to meet on an annual basis of your members. We've divided into 5 regions in order to better manage the association. So each region is charged with conducting business. They elect their officers, they form their committees, they do the things that the region wants to do, but it has to happen in a timely fashion at a meeting, in this instance, at a biennial meeting, because our officers serve 2-year terms. So the TBSS puts together all of the regions in one spot in order to conduct that business. But while we are there, we're also going to work for ourselves. We'll work for the association. We're also going to work for ourselves through the theme that we've put together for this year's event. So it's going to be informative, innovative. We'll get work done, but we'll also have a lot of fun during those 4.5 days.
So June 19th through the 23rd is shortly after reunion for some classes. What's different between reunion and TBSS, Pam?
Well, reunion, I love the grade 88. So, I mean, of course, I'm happy to see them in all the other classes, but this is for all sisters. These are for our Spelman sisters. And what else is different? We get time to kind of reconnect. we get a time to talk about some topics that actually came from our members. Just that we get to hear our sisters for the low registration price of whatever it is, present to us, you know, all kinds of topics from wellness to finance to also how can we engage members? How can we, what are some easy fundraisers? Just all kinds of topics that is designed for us. And so that makes it very exciting. And with reunion, we only get to do that every 5 years. Homecoming, it's just too much going on. You know, you don't get a break. You're not going to a seminar on wealth building, but we want our sisters to build wealth because we know we want to give back to our beloved Spelman College. And so this is just so important. And like I said, it's just a time we have a chance to create programming that we need. And we can only do that as Spelman. And I know all Spelman women are at least 5 stations, at least, and work a full-time job, all kind of wonderful things. But this is a one-of-a-kind thing. And also just honor and recognize our traditions, our history. We get up close and personal time with our presidents from our reception, as well as other awesome alum that work at the school. Not that I'm biased, but like Linda Hart, who's our alumni director. I'm not going to say what class she's in, but it ends with that.
So, and let me also add the one difference between reunion and this event. At reunion, you are not reunioning with people that you went to school with because it's only those 5-year intervals. And so, you know, we went, you know, my reunion is this year, yay 45. And, you know, I'm going to love to see my classmates, but there are also people on, especially on either side of your graduation year, that you don't see at reunion unless it just so happened to be in Atlanta. So at TBSS, we'll have people from all of the years coming in. And then the other final thing is that it is, I believe it's the responsibility of the National Alumni Association to support and highlight all of our sisters. And this is an opportunity for us to do that because all of the workshops, all of the presenters, everybody who will be there will be a Spelman alum. That just doesn't happen all the time. We need to know what each other is doing and how successful we are. And this is a perfect opportunity for that to happen.
Absolutely. So we're going to retool, recharge, and reconnect. And the presenters, as you said, are all Spelmanites. And so in those different areas, we are, let's put it out there. We're talking about the whole woman. We are all women. And so there's we get business done, but we also have our personal needs. And so one of the topics in Chicago was leading in the bedroom and the boardroom. And so I really enjoyed that with Chicago because we're just not monolithic people. So Pam, you want to talk about what are we getting for our registration?
You're getting a lot. I do want to say, because sometimes people see the price, but remember Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just one of the basics includes your breakfast and your lunch, and we'll have exceptions throughout the week. Wednesday night, it off at the dance center. So people keep, what time do I really need to be there Wednesday? Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
Our president's coming. We're going to the Harvey Cultural Center, which is the African American premier art and culture center. That's also Juneteenth. And so that's going to be an awesome event. And not everybody, but many of us, including me, love a good rooftop. So we're going to have our rooftop reception. All that's included. And the other awesome thing we might forget, my classmates are great, but I get to meet people from the class of 2013, 15, 2020 who are going to help us learn how to do Instagram. To grow your chapters and in life, or you might be working for them one day. You don't know, but it's some great connection there. We'll start off Thursday. We're going to have a chapter roll call. I don't want to get too much away, but be ready. We're going to strategize in the morning. It's not going to be those like we're at work, like how was your weekend? No, no, no. We're going to just engage our audience. We'll start our seminars that day as well. So we're retooling, recharging, looking at our finances. Just we'll have a variety of topics each day. Friday, I wish I had time to go get my hat, but we're gonna have our true blue RT, our sister, our Queen Charlotte.
Oh.
There we go. The Queen Charlotte's tea. If you haven't watched it on register, go online and get. But we're with the queens. We're with the queens of Charlotte, Madam President Giovanna. I know she's on the line. Have a great time. So we'll wear our shades of blues. You can wear your fascinator. But if you have a British outfit that you want to rock, go ahead.
That's right.
Judgment. So we will do that Friday. We also, in addition, we know we want to, after our seminars, brief, but we'll have our Real House. So, and then Saturday, we're going to have our keynote conversations in the afternoon. And I think everybody's seen the marketing. It is Tiari and Tina McElroy Ansa, two awesome authors. And Emma is, she's going to be our moderator. Awesome. She does a lot in the social media space. So that's going to be great. And then you ladies know, you sisters know, what do you need? What does True Spelman Night have? A white dress. So Sunday, we will close the circle. We won't say goodbye, but we will say so long for now, and we will have our sisterhood brunch, and that's also included. So we'll have a brief service and just connect and say goodbye and end it on a. So you see why we are so excited. We can't wait. We just can't wait to get everybody there. And I just want to give a shout out to the sisters in Charlotte and awesome. And we're in walking. So
Miss Pam. Oh, no, she told me to stop calling her Miss Pam since I graduated. Pam, on the subject of Charlotte sisters, we have the Charlotte chapter that's trying to join, but Instagram only lets 4 people go live at a time. So let me know. I was gonna say when one of you want to drop down from the stage for a second and let one of them come up, I'll add them, and then whatever we kind of want to talk about with them as well, I'll just let me know if it's
no,
now or
I'll go ahead. I'm gonna go find my hat. I'm not trying to
okay.
Renee or anything, but I just feel like I said. So
Okay.
thank you, sister.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you so much for your work as co-chair. We're looking forward to everyone coming to the sensational Southeast thanks to you. Thank you so much.
And can I say, while Pam is going off and maybe Siobhan's coming on, I want to give a shout out to Linda Hart Patton, our Director of Alumni Engagement. The college has been a perfect partner in all things NAASC. And so Linda is bringing a bunch of folks from the college, including our 11th president, Dr. Helene Gale. So those of you who've not had the chance to meet Dr. Gale in person, this would be a great opportunity to do so. They're going to be launching a Charlotte, a North Carolina kind of event while we're there. So this is a great time to get in and to meet her, as well as other members from institutional advancement and alumni engagement. But I just wanted to shout out Linda because she works so hard for all of us, and she works really hard with me.
Thank you. And Linda is saying we love NAASC with 1,000 exclamation points. Thank you, Linda. We so appreciate you. And it was great seeing you today at Chapel. I tell you, she's doing a great job with the young ladies on campus. So we're doing professional development. Can I write this off? Is it reimbursable for my company or taxes?
It may be. I mean, obviously, it depends on what your company will cover. But it certainly is a professional development opportunity. When they see what the content is for all of our workshops, there's no way someone could say, oh, this is just a fun weekend event. We will be learning things. We have experts in their areas to talk about the various topics that have been laid out. So it certainly should be considered as professional development.
Absolutely. Yes, Latoya, not Latoya. We are in heavy communication with our chapter presidents. Before you log off, can you tell us what chapter you are a member of? And perhaps your full name so we know to make sure we can get in contact with you, Latoya, not Latoya. Yes, thank you for stroke_volume, truebluesistersummit.com. Excellent. Pam says that her job paid for the leadership and technology for pay for content. Excellent. Are any questions? We're waiting on Siobhan to jump in, and I'm going to save the real excitement that they're doing for social activities in the wonderful city of Charlotte. So I'll just say that Pam, Kiva, and I, and Tia, that we went to Charlotte to visit the hotel and some of the venues and absolutely fell in love with it. South Florida chapter. Excellent. I will see you April 26th, Latoya, not Latoya. You are Latoya Ware, Journey, class of 2004. Perfect.
Where my classmate is president. Shout out to
Yes.
Novice Johnson, class of 79.
Yes, yes, yes. Doing some great things down there. Looking forward to seeing you not only in April, well, this is April, the later this month, but in June, Latoya Ware, Journey. Hoping to see, perfect. Hoping to see you there. So, yes, but I was saying that the four of us, Kiva, Pam, Tia, and myself went to Charlotte to do a site visit of some of the venues. We absolutely fell in love with the city. And so Siobhan's going to jump on and she's going to tell you some of the great things about her city. But as us who are we all had our experience of Atlanta because we all went to school here, right? I'm here in Atlanta, and I tell you, it felt like old Atlanta when we really loved it before it was, we always saying Atlanta is full, no more and everything. I tell you, Charlotte opened their arms to us and said, come here. And I mean, everywhere. We went into galleries owned by us, for us, and they were very warm and welcoming, and everyone is excited to host us at their different businesses. The food was great. It's a foodie town. It's an artsy town. We were somewhere and we saw a sign for Frankie Beverly and
Right.
who was that? Frankie Beverly,
Was it Patti LaBelle?
Patti LaBelle,
Yeah.
and the Wiz woman.
Stephanie Mills. Yes, that's
Mills,
right.
yes. Talk about a trifecta of performances that night. And so there was music, movies, music, museums, mosaics. It has everything when it comes to art and culture. Very progressive. And so we're excited about Charlotte. And it's a walking city. We parked our car at the hotel, and you'll be able to do the same. Park your car and be able to walk, and it has a ton of things. So if you have family in Charlotte and you want to spend some time visiting them, and they can come to your hotel, and there are plenty of restaurants you can engage with them nearby. And also, if you come in town with loved ones, if you're coming in with a significant other or friends or children, it's a town that you can do all of that. The NASCAR Hall of Fame is nearby. It's one of the few cities that has a presence of NASCAR, NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, all the major leagues of athletics are right there. So it's really great. Still,
So,
go ahead.
are people asking questions? I know folks are commenting, but I
Sure.
loving the key of life. I can't tell what she says. Says don't
Love in
forget
the
to let
key
us.
of life,
Yeah,
key of L. Love in the
key
key
of
of L.
L.
Okay.
Not like songs in the key of life by Stevie Wonder. That's okay. Close enough.
Absolutely.
So she wants to know about volunteer sign up. So we will need volunteers. So those of you who are in the Charlotte area. We also want you to attend, but we will need volunteers to help with registration, gift bag distributions, working with our speakers and the like. So stay tuned and please be ready to volunteer, because this is an event for all of us, and all of us have got to dig in. The committee is working super hard. I'm so proud of our committee, but we will need some more hands in the
Absolutely.
mix.
And love in the key of L, if you too can post your full name so we will know who is going to be volunteering with us. All right, volunteers must be registered. Dr.
That's
Bell,
from our
that must be
president-elect. That's
Daria.
right.
Daria gave
She's right about
us the
that.
great name of the South, the sensational Southeast. So thank you, Daria. And yes, they must be registered. Pam is saying that there is going to be a process for that. So we're waiting for Love in the key of L to let us know who she is. So we'll make sure that she is receiving that information. Tiffany Mackey. Hi, Tiffany. She says, thank you to the committee for your hard work. All right. So that is, Celine, please make sure you capture Latriva Whitted, class of 93, class of '03 from Bowie,
Okay.
Maryland.
So as mentioned, on Wednesday night is when it's kicking off on Wednesday with our reception with and for Dr. Gale, which will be at the Harvey Gantt Center, which is just a few short steps away from the hotel. So we'll do that. And as mentioned, it's on Juneteenth. There'll be a lot of things going on in the Gantt Center. We will have the rooftop, both inside and out. Keep praying for good weather to host our reception. We'll have an opportunity to chat with Dr. Gale. We can ask questions. Now that she's been here 2 years, her responses may be different. You know, she was at our first one. We were because we were in Chicago and she was living in Chicago. She was able to squeeze us into her schedule, and she came then after having only been on the job for 5 days. And you sisters just pummeled her with questions. Don't do that this time. Be kind, but she'll have much different answers this time because she's been there. But that's going to be on Wednesday night. We'll have that reception. So people who are coming in, make sure you arrive in time to be able to come over to the reception. That'll be, I think, from 7 to 10. I'm not sure the exact hour, but that'll be that. And then we'll go into our sessions on Thursday. And Thursday night, the Charlotte chapter is going to host us in some line dancing. So you all come out, and we're going to do that in the hotel. We've got a DJ already there, a DJ and an instructor who will be teaching us the new steps. I'm going to try and learn them so everyone can come and laugh at my learning and enjoy the line dancing for the well. So that'll be a time for people just to let their hair down and have a little fun at that. And then on Friday night, after we've worked all day, we are planning to have a Spell House event with the Charlotte Morehouse College National Alumni Association chapter in Charlotte. And so that is when we're going to have a party. We're going to have some fun. The committee has been working really, really hard, and we really felt that we needed to have an opportunity to really have a good time. So look out for the committee members. We're going to be having a great time at the party on Friday evening. So those are our social events. And then, as Pam mentioned, we will close on Sunday with a social farewell with everyone there, a chance to reflect over what we've done the past several days. We're hoping to have a brief but significant worship service, and then as people will be leaving, to go back home. We'll be able to send people off comfortably. So I see stroke volume. Renee says, once now we're going to learn the Beyonce Texas Hold'em. I don't know what that is, so I can't help you there.
So,
maybe someone else can.
Celine, please capture that for us
Okay.
so we can make sure that we get that dance in there. So everything is all things cowboy and Beyonce right now. So yes, Pam is saying, bring your boots. Jolene in the house. Man, look. Okay. I'm not messing with Jolene.
And we mentioned the tea. so Pam and Renee can keep their fascinators going. I don't know. I have to get my fascinator so we can be ready to strut. But I know my Spelman sisters will be ready for that.
Oh, please do. Yes. So everyone, please look out for more details of specifics that you need. Of course, we know about our traditional white dress, but fascinators, to Tamia slot, yes, we got
Can't get
on
it.
the list.
We want
I do
all of those
understand
dances.
that, Kiva, with the Tamia slide. Look, okay, I have an event on Friday and I got to brush up. Is that Siobhan joining us?
I think it might have worked this time because she had two.
Hey, Siobhan.
There she
Okay,
is.
woo, yay! I was
Woo,
trying
we did
hard.
it. But
We were
look,
trying
after
hard.
our session by the sister on IG, this is
Hmm.
going to be all this is going to be past us. We're going to be rolling with it. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
Thank you. I don't know. I was like, why? I don't know. We were
So,
working on it. We were working
y'all
on it,
want to
but
know why
praise
we're
God.
having TBSS is to learn IG, okay? All of this so we can learn
It was
IG.
definitely a struggle, and I thought I was pretty good at IG, but whew, but I
Alfreda's
made
here
it.
too, Siobhan.
Hey Renee, before we let Siobhan talk,
Sure.
I see Tiff Flanell
That's
Yep,
has a
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
question
It's Tiffany Mackey. Yeah.
about the installment plan and process. Because
Absolutely.
she, like I, is celebrating reunion. So I understand what you're saying,
Me
Tiffany.
too. Whoop, whoop.
So do you want to touch on that, Kiva, the installment plan? You looking it up?
The installment plan is you need to get involved in it by April 7th, which is Sunday. Some information says April 5th, but last night the committee extended it to April 7th. So the 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 current registration for non-members, I believe right now is for members is 400. So you can start paying your amount in an installment now, but it will all be due by May 31st. So if you go to True Blue Sister Summit and click on the payment sites, you can go there and find out more information.
Perfect. I want to acknowledge my True Blue 92 sister, Willie, has joined us. Thank you, Willie, all the way in St. Louis with my daughter. My daughter's at her same school as she's a dean. So thank you, everyone from different regions that are joining to learn more about True Blue Sister Summit. We so appreciate your time, and we also appreciate the time that our Charlotte sisters have put in. So, Siobhan, please share all the great social activities that you all are working on.
Yes, of course. It sounds like Kiva gave a really good overview, and Pam as well. Hey everybody, I'm Siobhan, class of 2004. So I too am reunioning this year. But we are extremely excited to have you all in our city. We are partnered with our Morehouse chapter to have what will be hopefully one of the best parties of all of the True Blue Sister Summits, even to come in the future, on Friday. As was mentioned, we are going to do a line dancing party on Thursday, and we have jotted down some dances that you all have requested. So we really look forward to having you there. And then we wanted to leave a Saturday as kind of a free night. So there are a lot of things in Charlotte to do, from breweries to restaurants. It's June, so it's rooftop season. I love a good rooftop. We will have some recommendations for you all so that when everyone is, done with all of the daytime sessions, it will be time to party and turn up, because all work, no play is just it's not fun. So we want to make sure that while you all are in Charlotte, that you also enjoy your time here.
Excellent, excellent. So, any other questions do we have from our sisters that are tuned in tonight? Are we going to church that Sunday morning together? I have a good recommendation. That is from Adrian Grimsley.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing an event in the hotel. Well, tentatively in the hotel, as far as I know. We've not worked out all the details on that, but it's going to be in Chicago. We had sort of a farewell session, and it was really unstructured, but it got folks to come in and say goodbye, have a bite to eat, and wish each other well. This time we're going to make something a little more structured, as often happened during our regional conferences, where we ended the weekend with a service followed by farewells to everyone.
Perfect. Very nice. So Celine, were you able to glean the comments? Do we have any other outstanding questions out of there? I know we got some dances to learn.
Right. Somebody said they're bringing Tamia, and I was like, "Ooh, that's the one I just cannot get, honey.
No,
That's the one I could not
look,
get."
we're going to learn IG and Tamia. Okay,
There you go.
all that's going to be done, right? Just
So
hold
I will.
up, June's coming.
Right. I'm a content creator. I know IG. I just don't know what happened today. I don't know what's going on.
Human.
Um, but with Tiffany, with us extending the installment plan as well, I know once you go in, we might if anybody, we have latecomers, I understand after our extension deadline. um there's PayPal later, and I think another option on there on the actual system. So I hope it's not lost for anyone that's like, oh, I missed the extension. So there is that too, but I don't see.
I pulled up
Pam.
the information so I can help out
Okay.
now. So there are
Okay,
three
cool.
installment payments of 135, 135, and 130, or four payments of 100 for verified members. And that's all due by May 31st. Um, you can do a check payable to NASC, TBSS, or you can Zelle the payment to southeast at nasc.org. But everything must be paid for by the 31st. And just an FYI for everyone, if you are a member of NASC, you do get a discounted rate. Be sure to have your membership number available when you start registering. Go into Membership Works, check out your profile. Under your profile, as you scroll down, you will see your membership number. Be certain to do that. So be certain to do that. So members are eligible for a discount. Or if you're not a member, I would advise you to go ahead and pay your membership fee, and you still get a little bit of a discount.
And so, Kiva, you said a little something there. You said membership and member discount. What if you're not a member?
If you're not a member, we still want you to come. The membership rate is higher, obviously, but this event, as we've been saying, is for all alumni. We know everybody is not a member of NASC, although they should be, but we recognize that everybody is not. But so we still want people to come. We don't want that to be a barrier for anyone to not attend simply because she's not yet a member. So it's a great time to become a member of the association, to connect with a chapter in your area. We have close to 60 chapters across the country. And so if there's one near you, I highly recommend that you connect with them. And if there's not one with you, you still are part of a region. So you can always connect with your regional coordinator to find out what's going on within that area.
Well, thank you, Kiva. I tell you, a lot of information here, and thank you, Siobhan and Charlotte, for all of your hard work. We are so appreciative. We realize we are not going to show up and it just instantly happened. This is from months of work, and you all are going to the different venues and making sure that they are suitable for Spelman women. And so we really do appreciate it. We do not take it lightly. We absolutely do. We have women coming all the way from the West Coast over, and so you're making sure that their time is well used. Thank you, Daria. Appreciate that. So looking forward to TBSS 2024, says Michelle Mays. Hi, hey Beanie, 79 in the house. Oh,
Someone
Kiva,
wanted to, well,
I'm reading your comment, Kiva.
yeah. She was reading that. But Miss Pam wanted to know,
Yes.
if you join now, can you get the discount? Well, of course, Miss Pam did one. I mean, I'm sure she asked for us to,
Oh
you know.
yeah, so the membership, without being a member, membership is $50 for people who don't know, for a regular membership. So the membership rate right now is $400. If you're not a member, it's $475. So obviously, if you join NASC, you pay your $50, and you get a little you get a little bit of a discount.
Excellent. Well, ladies, we have, I think we've gone over everything: the who, what, where, when, why, how, and all we. Other than that, we have get your fascinators. See you in Charlotte. Anything you would like to close with, Kiva?
Sure. Thanks to everyone who has joined this premiere and this new event, new world for us. We're glad you did. It's been great to be able to talk to people. Maybe we'll do another one as the month goes on. For those of you who are going to be somewhere for Founders Day, if you're going to be in Atlanta next week, I'll see you at Founders Day. I'll also be in Houston for their Founders Day event. I know there are events all across the country. Please take a moment and check out our social media and find out where there's a Founders Day event near you that you can attend. I look forward to everyone on this call at a minimum being at the True Blue Sister Summit. And please tell your classmates, your roommates, your dorm mates, your mates, everybody to come visit us, come be with us in Charlotte this June.
Perfect. Nice. Ladies, I appreciate your time, your work, and see you June 19th.
Good night.
Thank you,
Bye,
Celine. Thank you,
ladies.
Bye.
Siobhan.
Thank you, ladies.